Hello and welcome to Blaugrana Everything News Roundup. Quick summary of the events that happened in the world of FC Barcelona. In today's roundup, we'll be talking about Marc Guiu and what seems like an impending transfer to Chelsea, Jeremie Frimpong and Barca's interest in signing him, Alejandro Grimaldo and his words concerning Barcelona, and finally, Lamine Yamal and Laportas' plan to make him the next number 10. Before moving on from each news item, I'll be sure to give my thoughts, so feel free to share yours in the comment section as well. Let's start by talking about Marc Guiu. Barcelona have for the past few weeks been trying to renew the contract of Marc Guiu. Marc Guiu has, however, during negotiations, demanded guarantees with regards to first-team opportunities. The club, however, sees Lewandowski and Ferran Torres ahead of him and potentially Vitor Roque as well. This has made Guiu see Chelsea as a better option as they offer better terms than Barca and they are ready to pay his $6 million release clause. Marc Guiu, however, has not yet given his final and definitive green light to Chelsea as he has yet to make that final decision. It's believed that the players' camp is holding out for one more round of talks with FC Barcelona before he can make his final decision. My thoughts on this transfer? Initially, when I heard the news, I was sad, looking at the fact that Marc Guiu is the first proper number 9 out of La Masia since Abel Ruiz 10 years ago. Having said that, I wanted him to stay at Barcelona and to maybe go on loan to Sevilla where he'd be able to work with Garcia Pimienta. However, it would appear that Marc Guiu does not want to stay and go out on loan as he would rather prefer to go to Chelsea. So with that being said, it all seems to be the player's choice to leave the club, and it's not really one of those decisions where the club is letting him slip out of their hands. Next, we look at the news regarding Jeremie Frimpong. Fabrizio Romano has reported that Hansi Flick is apparently in love with Jeremie Frimpong. No, I don't mean that kind of in love, but rather that Hansi Flick really likes the player and he has given the approval for him to be an option if João Cancelo's situation continues to be complicated by Manchester City. Gerard Romero of Gigantes has also backed this, saying that Flick wants Jeremie Frimpong for next season. My thoughts on this transfer are that it is slightly confusing for me how Barcelona would think that they'd be able to get Jeremie Frimpong if João Cancelo would prove to be too expensive. But in addition to that, I'm also a little bit confused with regards to what this signing means for the shape of the team. Frimpong is neither a winger nor a fullback, so would that mean that Hansi Flick would switch to a system that now uses wingbacks? Also, if that would be the case, what would it mean for the role of Alejandro Balde, and what exactly will his responsibility in the team be? We'll have to keep waiting on this one though to see how things progress, but so far it's more confusing than anything else in my opinion. We can now look at the news regarding Alejandro Grimaldo. And here really it was an interview that Grimaldo had where he was just talking about FC Barcelona's current state and also some of what he treasures from the club. He said, "A new coach is now at FC Barcelona and Barca is going through difficult times, but I think that they are much better now. Laporta is doing great work and I think Barca is going to be what it was, one of the best in the world. I'm sure they'll fight for the Champions League in the coming years." Regarding his time at Barcelona, Grimaldo said, "The model that Barca has in all of its youth areas is incredible and made me grow with a game idea that's helped me a lot at Benfica and even Leverkusen. I became a player at Barca and it gave me the opportunity to be where I am, and for that I'm very grateful." There's not really much to add to that one in terms of my thoughts, as it's literally just Alejandro Grimaldo answering some questions regarding Barcelona and giving his thoughts on the club. We can end though on the note of Lamine Yamal and Barcelona's plans for him. Barcelona has been considering the possibility of giving Lamine Yamal the number 10 jersey for next season pending further confirmation. One factor is due to marketing reasons, as the club's 125th anniversary is just around the corner. With regards to this news, I am of the opinion that if this is being done simply because the number 10 jersey cannot be retired from FC Barcelona's squad numbers, then rather than giving it to Lamine Yamal, the number 10 jersey should go to a more experienced player such as Ilkay Gundogan. Why exactly would we need to burden another kid with all of the weight and expectation that would come with wearing that jersey that has now been made so famous by Lionel Messi? Therefore, I believe Barcelona should keep Lamine Yamal as a La Masia player into next season and wait until he is 18 before they can register him with the first team. If you ask me, what this reeks of is just another plot for Laporta to be able to sell a few more jerseys, but then the problem is that it comes for me at the risk of ruining a kid's career, and rather than doing that and having him suffer like we saw Ansu Fati suffer with that same weight, it would be better off if Lamine Yamal could continue to develop without having that huge shadow of Lionel Messi and the number 10 jersey hanging over him. With that being said, that is all that I had for today's news roundup. Please let me know if you enjoyed this video. Do hit the like button if you did, and if you want to come back here as well, don't forget to hit subscribe, as I will bring you more updates next time around. Otherwise, I thank you for tuning in. Have a great day, and Forza Barca.